Thank you so much, Rosemary. All right, the door of a new food pharmacy is set to open tomorrow in San Mateo. It's only the second of its kind here in California. Both of them are operated by Samaritan House and Second Harvest Food Bank of Santa Clara and San Mateo counties. And joining me now is the CEO of Samaritan House, Bart Charlow. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hi, Heather.
So let's first explain what a food pharmacy is.
Well, a food pharmacy is a very special situation in which you're going to a medical clinic, and as a doctor prescribes for you a diet to take care of your diabetes, you just walk right across the clinic and you get that food for free. So you get everything your family needs to eat well, and you also get nutritional education and cooking demonstrations for the new food. It's pretty exciting.
No, it is very exciting, because the thing with diabetes is that the types of food that you need to eat when you have diabetes are very, well, I don't know if very expensive, but they are expensive, right?
They are.
And it's tough to stock sort of food banks with those sort of items, right?
It very much is. You're talking about high quality proteins like chicken or tuna fish, things like that, and they're very costly, or even whole grains. And it's a lot more costly to have a real whole grain bread than it is to have white bread.
Right, and also fruits and vegetables.
You bet.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the second one. Tell me why it was important to open the second location.
Well, we want to serve more people, and this is a pilot. We want to see how well this works.
So for a year?
No, we'll keep going.
Oh.
We know that diabetes is going to be around for a while.
But when you say pilot, you mean you mean that your two locations are sort of the experiments, and then hopefully it will spread?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the idea.
So how many, this new location, how many will be able to get this sort of service?
We expect to start out with about 100 families.
Okay.
And as it works well and as the food is more available, then we'll expand it.
Okay. Tell me the number of people that you believe have diabetes that are in need of this. Do you have any sort of idea on that number?
It's a big number.
Yeah.
You know, diabetes is one of the most prevalent diagnoses and diseases in the United States right now. And when the food bank did their study, they found that people living in poverty were 3 times as likely to have diabetes. 3 times.
Oh, wow, wow. Okay, so when I was looking at the pictures earlier, see, I noticed those brown bags. Tell me what's in those brown bags and why those are important.
Well, what's in those brown bags is you might have cans of tuna fish, you might have chicken breasts, all sorts of legumes, fresh fruit and vegetables that you would choose. And by the way, people get to pick the food that they're going to eat.
Okay. Okay. So do I get the bag and then I get to add other things? Is that how it works? Okay.
Yes, you do, for your whole family.
Right. And then tell me about the services that are also associated with that. Okay, I get the food, but then you mentioned the sort of counseling and that aspect of it. That's really important as well.
Well, remember, it's a medical clinic, so you have doctors who are actually monitoring your health and seeing what effect this has on your diabetes. But you're also getting nutritional education. So there's printed materials, there's computerized materials that are live nutritionists who will sit down and talk with you and counsel you on how to eat properly. And our friends at the Food Bank provide everything. They even provide people who do live cooking demonstrations.
Oh, that's great.
If you've never cooked with something like quinoa, for example, it's new to you. How do you use this thing? How do you get it into your diet? When you see it, it's simple.
Yeah. Bart, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. Wish you lots of success with the second location, and would love to see it across the Bay Area. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Ted?
Well, Frank joins us now live with a look at the stories we're working on for the KT.